Now, before I start the video, there might be spoilers from a certain TV show that you may not seen or heard of before. So, fair warning. Back to the video. In today's alien profile, we'll be talking about of a certain reptilian species that was endemic to a planet of Malastare, but extinct. And the creature that we'll be talking about is say hello to the Zillo Beast. Was a non-sentient reptilian species endemic to the planet Malastare, because they once roamed there, devouring the dugs when they first harvested the fuel in the planet's core. They believe this gargantuan animal was extinct long before the 21 BBY during the attack battle of Malastare. However, the seemingly last specimen alive was inadvertently unearthed by an electro-proton bomb used by the Galactic Republic. The Zillo Beast was a gargantuan serpent-like creature at 97 meters tall. The Zillo Beast towered over all species on its native planet of Malastare, and was considered at the top of its food chain until its presumed extinction. Its lengthy whip-like tail containing 8 sharp spikes, and the beast itself uniquely possesses a third arm protruding from its back. The juvenile Zillo beasts notably lack a third arm, which only started developing as the Zillo beast itself grows in size. They have 2 glowing green eyes and was able to see total darkness. However, it lacked eyes until it reached adulthood. It also had powerful claws and jaws that could bite through metal. It possessed lengthy whip-like tail covered with enormous spikes. And the Zillo Beast shared their name with Zillo, a moon of Malastare. Its heavily plated armor was invincible to explosions, blasters, and even lightsaber strikes when battling against what was believed to be the last Zillo Beast in existence. Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker discovered the gap in the creature's armored plates could be exploited to damage or stunned the creature during the battle of the beast against the clone troopers. Were able to subdue the creature by using RX-200 assault tanks, aimed the gaps in its armor to put the beast to sleep and to be transported to Coruscant. Well, this one individual has a weakness: be stunned by electric. That if you shoot at it at the gaps of that Zillo Beast, it will get tired because it just woke up. It hasn't eaten anything. The more energy that expended, the more tired it becomes. While in captivity on Coruscant, Dr. Severin Ball observed the creature was possibly sentient. This deduction was reinforced by the creature's hostility behavior towards the Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, whom the beast had observing, ordering Bolt to kill it via hologram. After breaking out of its containment facility, it terrorized the planet in an unsuccessful attempt to kill the Chancellor, whose face could recognize on the holo board and later the Senate building. But it was later killed by poison gas fired by the Republic gunships while it was climbing to the Senate building. But Palpatine ordered Ball to clone the creature. The Zillo Beast is carnivorous, could eat anything, but it can also feed on electric energy. With the electroproton bomb able to wake up, supposedly Phino. Zillo Beast from its slumber. They could feast on numerous sources of electricity, including types of found on starship power conducts and planetary power grid. Upon direct contact with the powerful electric source, they would immediately begin to regenerating damaged limbs and grow in size until reaching their full strength. In their behavior, Zillo beasts were amongst the most fearsome of all reptiles, and were considered untamable. Zillo beasts were stubbornly solitary, only meeting with the other members of the species when they need breeding became very necessary. When their young were born, one parent would raise the newborn, while the other typically returns into isolation. And it would seem that this Zillo beast can hold a grudge against someone that wants to kill it. That example was Palpatine. And during the Imperial era, the Galactic Empire utilized Bowles' research and finally managed to clone one beast using the original specimen's DNA with technology recovered from the Camino and chief scientist Dr. Roy's expertise. The specimen was transported to the headquarters of the cloning program on Mount Tantus in the planet of a Wayland. They were contained in underground facility, and it managed to escape mid-transit on Siloa, but was quickly recaptured and it continued to be experimented on in the facility with weapons similar to the X-200 tanks. On its genetic material could be weaponized. Yeah, that's Galactic Empire for ya. They do not care about well-being of creatures and animals. But it was released by genetically defective clone Omega as a diversion for the Empire in the attack led by Clone Force 99 to recover her. The clone prisoners and the group of Force-sensitive children on Mount Tantus were they killed Hemlock to save her. And that's it for the Zillo Beast in Star Wars The Clone Wars Zillo Beast. Like and subscribe, and see you later, guys.